Welcome inside the Gallogly Event Center as we get ready for the second game of our doubleheader as the UCCS men take on Colorado Mesa. The Mavericks enter this contest with a 5-3 overall record, while UCCS is 7-2. Colorado Mesa is 0-2 in conference play. UCCS is 1-1. Joined by Jasmine Jeffcoat and Jasmine, the men. Let's talk about the ladies actually first. Wrap up that game for me a little bit that just took place for UCCS women.
It was such a complete game. Very proud of the girls. They put together a complete game. They were pressing, they were playing hard, they were playing good defense, and that's something we've been struggling with previously, so it's really good to see them put them all together, and I hope the boys were watching and that gave them some energy to come out and play hard as well.
So UCCS, the men, again, welcome in CMU. And the starting lineups first for the visiting Mavericks. For CMU, their starting lineup is going to be number 0, Blaze Threet, number 2, Reese Johnson, number 3, Isaac Jessup, number 4, Mac Riniker, and number 22, Trevor Baskin. Meanwhile, UCCS is going to go with Joniel Fugett, Benny Fungula, Jezza McKenzie, Max Stoddard, and Jaden Washington. So Jasmine, the men, what do they need to do in order to pull off a victory today against CMU?
So today against CMU, the men have to come out hard. We've seen it in a couple games. They've come out a little sluggish, maybe not in the groove of things, but they got to come out hard and focus. We're missing Will, which is this tough loss for this game, but I think that they have the talent to put together this game.
So UCCS, again, a slightly different starting lineup as Jaden Washington will be in there for Will Becker. And the Mountain Lions, Stoddard, will start in the center for the jump. He will go up against Baskin for Colorado Mesa.
Yes.
For this RMAC Conference Showdown, first conference home game of the season for UCCS. Tip won by the Mavs. Threet will run the offense over to Baskin. Mavericks work it around the arc. In the corner, 9 on the shot clock. Step back, and they're going to get an offensive foul on that screen on Trevor Baskin.
Great job by John L. getting his feet ready and just staying quick and active.
So Mountain Lions will have their first offensive possession.
I can't hear.
Fugett down low, Stoddard with the lefty hook. So Jasmine lost her ability to hear. I don't know which guys pushed. So the Mountain Lions with the first bucket up 2-0. Mavericks get all the way to the rim, kick it out, but it's picked off in the corner, and UCCS is going to push it all the way to the rim for the finish. Mountain Lions with an opportunity and an and one.
Great finish by Benny. He's just such a tough player.
Benny Fungula with the bucket, and he'll head to the free throw line.
I can hear.
Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you, guys. And Benny completes the three-point play. So the Mountain Lions with a 5-0 lead here after the first couple of possessions. Good start for the home team as Baskin working on Stoddard, kicks it out. Threet at the top of the key, takes one dribble to his left and then puts up a triple and knocks it down over Mac.
A little miscommunications by the Mountain Lions, but let's see what they can do on the offensive side.
Benny, crossover from just beyond the three-point line, or excuse me, the free throw line, and Benny will head back to the free throw. So good job by the Mountain Lions early on to create some pressure on that Maverick defense as they've been able to work out some free throws here.
Yeah, and the Mountain Lion men are great at shooting free throws, so this is a good start for them.
Maybe a little bit of an announcer jinx there as that first free throw is off the mark, but they do shoot 75% as a team, so UCCS certainly comfortable from the free throw line as Benny goes 1 of 2. Pull up, short, rebound, Mavs. And then a long three-pointer put up, no good. Working hard down low was Washington, and he's going to get the ball back for the Mountain Lions.
Looks like the Mountain Lion men are having to get through a ton of screens, but they're doing a really good job.
Johnny O running the offense for UCCS. Crossover out to Washington for 3. That was halfway down and popped out.
Oh, that's really tough.
Baskin left all alone, got into the lane, shot no good, however. Mountain Lions fighting hard, and it'll go off the Mavs, back to UCCS.
Great defense by Mac there, stayed straight up.
6-3, about 3 minutes into the game. Washington on the angle. Fugate. Oh, great cut there by McKenzie. Help side, but Jezza will head back to the free throw line. So UCCS once again back on the free throw line. This time it is Jezza McKenzie. And Jezza's first free throw is good. Second one, however, off the mark, and the Mavericks come down with the rebound. Quick ball movement there from CMU, and then a travel call down low as Reneker shuffled his feet.
Mountain Lion defense is just going fast, quick, and they're pressuring CMU to play just as fast as they are.
You get the crossover, spin, kick out, Stoddard, 3, no good. And then John Eel tried to come away with the steal on the back door. Poked away, run down. Oh, John Eel had it in his sights to head the other way. Just couldn't control the ball. Three ball put up, and CMU's got a couple of deep triples for all 6 of their points. UCCS up by 1. Benny loses the ball in the lane. Now the Mavericks on the run the other way. Layup is good by Jessup. And a timeout called. It brings us to the media. 15:39 to go here in the first half. Colorado Mesa with an 8-7 lead. So the Mountain Lions had a small early lead. Now they find themselves down by 1. Couple of substitutions for UCCS as Logan Bracamonte and Suf Elkinen check in for the home team. Suf with the ball. Up beyond the three-point arc. Back over to Fugett. Johnny Ale. Step back over a taller defender. He usually knocks that shot down. Just missed that one. Kick out for the Mavs. 3, no good. Good rebound there by Mack. Suf for 3.
Right off the bat.
Nice backdoor cut there from CMU. The shot, however, off the mark. Jessup comes down with the rebound. It'll stay with UCCS. And Noah Baca will come in and replace Jezza McKenzie, while Levi Dombro will come in for the Mavs. Baca running the point. Suf, who just knocked down a 3, will now get some free throws. The foul will go on Kuntz. And Elkinen will head to the charity stripe. He'll have 3 attempts there. 78% free throw shooter is Suf. And he knocks down the first. Shooter's touch for sure, nothing but net there from the marksman, so he'll have 1 more. Final free throw coming from Elkinen. Yeah, nothing but net on that one as well. And Suf knocks down all 3 free throws.
3-point play, just the harder way.
When you're a shooter like Elkinen, though, you probably don't. You're just going to hit more free throws than he's not.
True.
Mavs a little 2-man game up top. Turnaround in the lane, and rising over to the defender was Owen Kuntz for 2.
Very tough shot.
Keegan Phillips, who just checked in during those last free throws with the ball, gets it over to Elkinen. Back to Phillips. Oh, wow. What a pass from Phillips to Elkinen.
Great pass. Keegan has been playing great these past couple of games. Hit 2 big threes against South Dakota School of Mines, so good to see him play well.
And then quick response by Christopher Speller for CMU. If you get pull-up 3, John Hill feeling it early.
Love to see them start the game aggressive. This is a great start for the Mountain Lions.
Offensive rebound for Mesa. Going right back up with it, unable to finish.
That's one thing the Mountain Linemen could cut down on, is letting too many offensive rebounds go.
Kick into the corner, Sue, no good. That 3 also long. Elkinen had the rebound, and then it was knocked away by the Mavs and out of bounds. So Baca picks up the foul there. Mass substitutions for UCCS as Mackenzie, Fangula, Washington are all back in, and then David Gebetto checking in for the first time for UCCS.
Definitely a different lineup that we haven't seen yet, but should be a good one. A lot of athletic kids in this one.
Good hands there from Benny to poke it away. Gebetto leaving the break, drops it off to Jezza. Benny looking to get it down low, does to Phillips. Oh, crossover, Benny had the move, just couldn't handle the last dribble.
Oh, that was gonna be a clean move if he could have got it. Definitely a highlight reel.
The turnover brings us to the under 12 media timeout. Mountain Lions with a 6-point lead. So Jasmine, the UCCS men with a 6-point lead here early on. What have you seen from them that you've really liked?
I've loved their defense. They're quick and active. Their feet are always moving, which is super important. I think that we need to cut down on offensive rebounds from CMU, but other than that, great job.
Mountain Lions employing a full court press here as the Mavs barely get it over with just a second left. And then the floater is no good, but just like Jasmine mentioned, an offensive rebound.
Yeah, offensive rebounds will really bring a team back in the game.
So it's a 4-point lead for UCCS. Fangula, great feed to Phillips, who can't finish.
Tough one there. Needs to take a little bit more time.
Feed down low, and McKenzie just got a foul to stop the offense from moving.
Yeah, that was an interesting switch right there that they made. Jez is a little bit smaller than Keegan, so I might have stayed on that one.
Mountain Lions, not a lot of size on the court, and as you mentioned, Will not in the game. Obviously big in the middle for UCCS, so we're probably going to see, as we see Stoddard, the next biggest guy, about ready to check in, but probably going to see a lot more kind of up-pace mix of guards for UCCS, aren't we?
Yeah. I think they want to go with a little bit quicker lineup since we don't have size today.
Trevor Baskin's next free throw is good. Oh, and then jumping the passing lane, coming away with the steal. And unable to finish, Kuntz, as he was wrapped up by Gebetto. Great kick into the corner. 3-ball is good out of the hands of Rittaker.
Just a little miscommunication by the Mountain Lions.
Mountain Lions tried to get the ball up quickly, and it was hit out of bounds by CMU, so it'll stay with UCCS as Benny Fangula will take it in. Great take by Gebetto. They're going to call an offensive foul. Looked like maybe he had worked around the defender, but the official says no.
Yeah, I thought that David made his way around, but good on CMU for stepping up and holding their ground.
And Fugate is back in the lineup for Gebetto, who has 2 fouls here about halfway through the first half. Tied at 18. Oh, the Mavericks looking to take the lead, and they do off yet again an offensive rebound.
Yeah, they just brought CMU back in the game. They got a box out.
McKenzie gives the Mountain Lions the lead right back.
Love to see that from Jezza. CMU sets a ton of screens, causing a lot of mismatches.
Good take there from 3 as he's able to work his way around the defender. And now Fugate all the way to the rim. Hit that one too hard, and so CMU with a 1-point lead and the ball. Good lob and an easy finish there from Reneker, who has been wreaking havoc down low.
Yeah, Reneker is playing tough, trying to get the steal right there.
Going baseline, Washington tried to kick it over, but it was knocked out by the Mavs. McCurry will check back in for CMU, while Bracamonte will come in for the Mountain Lions. And they're going to say Benny stepped on the end line as he made his drive, so a turnover on UCCS.
Gotta cut out of these like silly things, offensive rebounds, stepping on the out of bounds line. Oh, great hands.
Fugette's going to try and beat everybody down the court, and he does, finishing for two. Mavs working the ball around the three-point arc. 6 on the shot clock. 5. Shots put up and off the mark. Bracamonte trying to run it down. It ends up in the hands of McKenzie. Fangula with the drive. The righty, no, but the tip in by Max Stoddard.
Great job by Mac to be right there to clean up the mess.
Three ball, no good. Bracamonte with the rebound. Mountain Lions looking to run again. Fangula will slow it down just a bit. Bracamonte lost the handle and it's picked away, and then Logan picks up a foul as he tried to bring it back. That'll bring us to the under 8. UCCS with a 1-point lead, 25-24 over visiting Colorado Mesa. Well, it was a rocky start. But.
Yeah.
So Jasmine, coming out of the last timeout, you had mentioned that UCCS needed to give up fewer offensive rebounds. Unfortunately, they have not been able to do that just yet.
I think I jinxed them, to be honest.
Well, let's hope for a reverse jinx here. That three ball, no good. And it falls out of bounds, so he'll head back to UCCS. Fugett and Stoddard working a two-man game, then John Eel steps back three, no good.
Trying to work a fancy pass there.
Nice feed down low. McKenzie came over from the weak side and picks up the foul. Reneker, the redshirt sophomore from Steamboat Springs for CMU, has been a menace as he has a game-high 9 points, and he's now at the free throw line with an opportunity to add to that.
Yeah, Reneker and the whole CMU squad just been super tough.
Baca's back in the lineup as Reneker is the first player in double figures after that first free throw. Second one is also good. And the lead is 1 for CMU. Picked off like a defensive back. Nice hands there from Reese Johnson.
CMU's just getting in the passing lanes, picking off a lot of our passes. Got to stop telegraphing our passes.
Fugett trying to get a steal of his own, but the Mavs get it out as shot clock is at single digits, 6. Long two-pointer rimmed all the way in and out, but another offensive rebound, kick out, 3-ball, no. Good job by Fugett to run that down in the corner, and it was poked away by the Mavericks.
Yeah, we're getting really lucky on these O boards because they're not converting all of them, but like giving a team offensive rebounds like giving them new life in a video game, so.
Phillips back out to Stoddard. Step back 3 for Mack. No good. And a foul down low. They're going to call it on Fugett.
John L. obviously a little frustrated with that call. He's trying to put his hands up, but they're just a little tangled up.
So that'll result in free throws for CMU. They'll have free throws the rest of the way as it's Isaac Jessup who knocks down the first. As well as the second, and the CU Bowler transfer goes 2-2 for his first couple points of the game. Then he comes away with the steal. And the Mavericks have numbers. Running, Jessup from the corner. It's good.
Nice shot.
That'll force UCCS to call a timeout as they find themselves down. Just a 30-second though, so we'll stay right here. And the Mountain Lions seem to be pressing maybe harder than they usually do.
Yeah.
And so it's resulting in turnovers and kind of easy transition for Colorado Mesa.
Yeah, definitely. They're making some silly mistakes, which is not generally like this Mountain Lion team, but they just need to take a step back, and I think that's why Coach called that timeout. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and just play basketball. They're a great team, and they just got to keep playing like they are one. Yeah,
UCCS has shown what they're capable of last weekend against the number 6 ranked team in the country in Black Hills State.
Right.
Yes, they lost the game, but lost it by single digits. So this team is capable of hanging with literally everyone in the country if they can, got lucky there as Fugett was able to corral it. Stoddard, double teamed. Mack working in the post now. Delayed his step just a little bit, but the shot was still redirected. And then a wide open 3 knocked down again, Reneker.
Gotta find a way to stop that 3-point shot from CMU.
Excuse me, that was McCurry who hit that last 3, and then a turnover by Fugett as he was trying to get around his defender. Oh, I was just foreshadowing as there's Rineker with a 3-ball there, and CMU has pushed out to a 12-point lead, and that is now a full timeout called by the Mountain Lions, and we'll do the same. We'll take a break. UCCS finds themselves down a dozen. So CMU has really kind of turned it on here late, as they are actually on a 13-0 run over the last 3 minutes and 17 seconds to push their lead out to 12. Soof left it short. Johnson down low, no good. Rebound. Back to Johnson, he falls down. And then Colorado Mesa calls a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. And the legs seem to be a little short for the Mountain Lions also. Their shots hitting the front of the rim. You know, a lot of those, we've seen Mac hit the front of the rim. He's usually so smooth on his shot. That last one from Soof. So maybe just need a little bit more warm-up, although they've been in 17 minutes at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not usually like them to be really short on that. Like what you said, Mac is a pretty smooth shooter. Soof, I don't know if it's fatigue from the finals week coming up or what, but we need them to kick it into another gear.
And everybody obviously maybe in a little bit of a different position than they're used to without Will Becker in there, who mans the middle. That allows Stoddard to kind of roam the edges, but he's having to play kind of that big man role, which he's capable of doing, but he definitely plays more of that European style where the big man steps out a lot more.
Yes, yes, yes.
Fangula has that pass knocked down, and the Mavericks are running again. Right around Benny is Rineker, and he is lighting up the Mountain Lions here in the first half.
I vividly remember last year Rineker played just as tough against us. I don't know what it is about this gym and him, but he goes hard.
Stoddard's fadeaway rolls off the front of the rim. It goes off the hands of Mountain Lion, and Stoddard will be replaced by Washington. Rineker, yep, continues the hot play. Step back, deep in the corner. There we go. Maybe that'll get him started.
Love to see that from Suf. Definitely he changes the energy of the game.
Good hands from Fungula to come away with the steal. Elkinen backs it out, works on his defender, splits the D, has it poked away. It'll stay with UCCS. Fungula has it stripped. They're going to call a jump ball as he was surrounded by 4 Mavericks. It's going to stay with UCCS.
One thing I noticed is that they're not doing when they used to do is like really digging in for that contact.
Two of the referees talking about something. One referee asked for the shot clock to be reset to 20 seconds after the kick ball, which I believe is how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what his buddy's talking to him about. Maybe because the ball wasn't in play. You know, it was an out of bounds play instead.
Yeah. So since it's a kick ball.
So now all 3 of them are going to talk about it. And I think that's what they're talking about. It would be a pretty significant change, an extra 7 seconds. You can do a lot in 7 seconds, so they're going to make sure to get this right. But yeah, when the ball's in play and it's a kick ball, it gets reset to 20.
Love the Jeopardy music.
Good timing by the music man here inside the Gallogly Event Center. And they will reset it to 20 seconds.
CMU coach is kind of confused about that too.
Well, now the scores table is asking one of the officials, trying to make sure maybe that the possession arrow is correct. Possession arrow on the scoreboard is currently with UCCS, which once the ball goes inbounds, it should flip over to Colorado Mesa because of the jump ball, potentially. I don't know what they're talking about. Doesn't matter. We're back in action. UCCS gets it into Elkinen in the corner. Phillips hands it off to McKenzie. McKenzie looking for some help. Gets it to Benny. Benny with 8 on the shot clock. Fungula, step back, blocked by the Mavs, who are out running.
Great defense by the Mavs.
And I think the Maverick player stepped on the end line. That was Kuntz as he went to go make his move. So 55 seconds to go. Let's see if UCCS can cut into this 14-point deficit. The Mavericks have played very well here in the first half. Fugate, 3 is good.
That's what we needed going into the second half.
And they'll get a chance at another possession as there's about 6 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So let's see if that 3-pointer from Fugate results in a second possession and maybe some more points for the Mountain Lions. 10 on the shot clock. 4, pull up, good. Mountain Lions need to hurry. 4 on the game clock. Fugate into the lane, into the corner to end the half. No good. Good play there from UCCS to get a wide open three, just unable to knock it down. And Jasmine, final thoughts for after the first 20 minutes.
The boys definitely have to come out on the second half and play as hard as they can. They let a lot of silly mistakes, offensive rebounds, turnovers, take over the game, and that helps CMU, so they have to come out focused.
And we will see if they can come out and focus when the second half starts. We'll be back in about 14 minutes. You're watching UCCS Mountain Lion basketball.
My name is Al Wilson. I'm the main stage event coordinator for the Office of Student Activities, which is the department that brought you Roar Days. OSA handles everything from X to Z when it comes to the planning of Roar Days. We do the budgeting, the event coordinating, the execution, as well as partnering with other departments to really bring a successful week of events to campus. The whole point of Roar Days is to bring a week of events that kind of bring students together on campus when they're not in class. The weather's starting to warm up, and we really want to try to reach as many students as possible. We do different events that hit different demographics. The driving kind of focuses towards commuters, or the black light might be towards residential students. And we just try to reach all the students and bring them together. It's been incredible to go to school here the past few years and really get to be part of that community and see whether it's athletic events or a homecoming dance. Students always come out and they're always excited to be there. And it's a really great experience.
The majestic mountain lion, one of nature's most powerful predators, primarily indigenous to the Americas. This big cat is known to make its home just about anywhere. Although most consider them to be solitary in nature, these big cats actually show advanced social intelligence. This cat is known to be territorial, and as such will fiercely defend its territory from other big cats, employing a blend of power and stealth. Except during courtship. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion.
As far as I know, this is the only center in the nation that really integrates clinical services and undergraduate and graduate education and research.
The Hibble Center is a result of leadership from two pillar organizations, UCCS and Centura Health, recognizing an opportunity and a need for this community and coming together to make something very special happen.
Students, teachers, researchers, collaborating with our excellent caregivers at Centura Health is what's going to make this place super special.
We have traveled the world, looked at all the wonderful sports medicine facilities, and can say that this is really the only true facility that brings the academics and the clinical piece under one roof.
If you look at the two organizations, UCCS and Centura, they've been long-term partners in the community, very committed to the Colorado Springs community, and I can't think of a better partnership.
We found with Centura Health a shared vision and a commitment to create a sport medicine performance center that integrates undergraduate and graduate education, which is geared towards experiential learning as well as research.
I would define sports medicine as a comprehensive care of athlete. The Hibble Center has everything you could ever want as far as an athlete or an active person, as far as equipment, personnel from athletic training staff to performance coaches to physicians, state-of-the-art radiology, MRI, ultrasound, real-time X-ray, everything you could want in a one-stop sports medicine center.
We understand movement, we understand biomechanics, and so when we're training our athletes, we know how to train them the right way. When you're sprinting, you're not just running down the track. We know your knee angle, your hip angle, how much force production you need. And so there's a lot of value in that for making sure what we're doing in sports performance training actually transfers to what you're doing in your sport.
With the collaboration between UCCS and Centura, we have the opportunity to help be on the leading edge of new and improved medical procedures and treatments.
I'm excited about the entire building, whether it's education, rehabilitation, whether it's actually dedication to increase performance. This building really has it all.
When you look at our facilities, we've really designed the facilities so you can do just about anything you'd want to do. For someone like me who studies altitude physiology, we've got altitude chambers, environmental chambers, we've got exercise labs, we've got biomechanics labs, we have rooms that are set up to do, sophisticated biochemical work. Everything is under one roof.
We have 14 instructional spaces in this building. We only have 5 typical classrooms, so the rest of them are actually instructional laboratories, which combine experiential education and then the traditional didactic education.
When you look at this project, I have to think of the vision of VenCat Ready and Centura Health for what they are doing to truly have an impact on sports performance, education, and medicine within the Pikes Peak region, the state, and the nation.
Picking the right college is key. And with one-on-one attention and hands-on experience, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
I always dreamed of being an engineer. It encompassed everything that excited me when I was younger. And my first job in the military was an aviation mechanic, which kind of led me to come here to UCCS.
UCCS fits a niche that none of the others do. It's that first generation kid that wants to go to college. And if we're able to successfully help that kid through college, they can become an incredibly productive member of the community, and odds are, if they become a college graduate, their children and their grandchildren are going to become a college graduate.
It's gonna seem hard, it's gonna seem impossible, but it's not. I mean, I picked a pretty hard degree, and I'm almost done, and I've been a single parent the entire time.
70% of our students work and go to school. First of all, I would love to see them supported, but they're also entering the workforce with that work ethic in their mind. That means they are going to hit the ground running and make a difference for the organizations they work for.
I've had some pretty hard financial crises during my time in school. Adulting is hard, for sure. But I'm not sure I would have been as successful during this time without that aid as I have been, because after my first year, it's been there, it's helped me, and I've continued to work harder because of it, because I don't want to let these people down. They're investing in me and my future, and I want them to be proud of what they put their time and money into.
When you provide a scholarship to a student, that scholarship helps that students get through school, graduate, and enter our community as an employer, as a leader. So really, at the end of the day, our community benefits when our students are supported with scholarships.
I can't tell you how many managers I've talked to who say, I'm always worried about where my next employee is going to come from, and where my next professional is going to come from. And isn't it terrific that we have so many well-qualified and well-trained students coming out of UCCS who can fill my employment needs? That's a big economic driver for Colorado Springs and the Pikes Peak region.
A gift to UCCS is an investment in the students. It's an investment in their success, because that is what UCCS cares about. They care about whether or not these students graduate and go out into the world and be successful.
When you make an investment in the next generation of professionals, you're really making an investment in our community.
I always dreamed of being an engineer, and now that I'm so close to graduation, I've got an internship. I feel like I'm well on my way to accomplishing that dream.
UCCS gives me the freedom I need. With flexible courses and an inspiring campus, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
The majestic mountain lion. The perfect combination of size and deadly agility. This big cat is capable of speeds of 40 to 50 miles per hour, when properly motivated. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
When we think about golf swing analysis, what we're doing is we're trying to analyze someone's golf swing. Typically, people want to come in and get analyzed because they have pain or because they want to increase performance. Probably most people want to do both. Golf is a very technique-driven sport, but it also requires support from doing strength and power stuff as well. The fun thing about getting your golf swing analyzed is that you can see, hey, I don't have a lot of shoulder mobility, and that's why my swing is not as efficient as it could be. So at the Hibble Center, we are trying to create 3 different levels. So for the level 1 assessment, somebody will come in, we'll get a golf history intake, we might do some height, weight, or body composition measurements, and then we take them through the TPI screen, stands for Titleist Performance Institute. After that, we put them on the TrackMan, we have them hit a couple shots, we just get some average data points in terms of club speed, ball speed, and then what we do is we take what we see in the TPI screen, any limitations, we take them through a couple of exercises, and then we put them back on the TrackMan to see if that helps improve it or doesn't improve it. But the ultimate goal is to give them something to do at home, and then they would go through the screen again and hopefully see some improvement in those performance measures. If somebody wanted a swing analysis, what they would do is they would email the Centura Sports Performance email, which is centurasportsperformance@centura.org, or they can call to schedule an appointment, and the number is 719-776-4928.
To go here before halftime is over. Mountain Lions find themselves down by 13. And Jasmine, take us through first just a couple of team stats maybe that really kind of stick out for you.
Yeah, some of the stats that are sticking out for me is that we only have 8 attempts at the free throw line. We have a great percentage at 75%, but only 8 attempts, which is not like this Mountain Lion team. Shooting 40% from the three-point line, not a bad percentage, but definitely something that they can work up. On the other side, CMU has gotten only 6 attempts at the free throw line, so we're keeping them off the free throw line, which is good. But they've gotten 15 attempts from the 3, which is a little too much. They might start hitting that soon. So
let's see if we can take a look at a couple of quick highlights from that first half, as the Mountain Lions did find themselves down pretty big. They were down as many as 16 early on. Here's a nice play. We need to see more of that for Max Stoddard down low, because he is the big man. You mentioned 16 three-point attempts. There's one knocked down there by Blaze Threet. And then this was another theme, offensive rebound for CMU.
Yeah, the Mountain Lions have to clean up those O boards.
UCCS Elkinen did come in and provided a spark as he has a team-high 10 points, but the Mavs just too many opportunities from the outside as they went 6 of 15 from beyond the arc as they have built themselves up a 13-point advantage. But this seems to be kind of the MO for UCCS. Their first 2 home games, they were down at half both times, and the second half were able to mount pretty big comebacks.
Right, we like to see that comeback, but we wish they would start a little bit faster in the first half. But here we go, we can see if they can pick it up and focus on these little details.
So CMU will start with the first possession back here in the Gallogly Event Centers. They'll have it on the far end of the court. Again, that double-digit advantage here to start things off. The final 20 minutes, let's see if the Mountain Lions can stay perfect at home. As the officials, there was an issue with the shot clock, so the shot clock is good to go now. So here we go. Into the corner, Jessup works it back around. Johnson gets the screen, looking down low, got it actually to the free throw line. Baskin to the rim, rejected there by Stoddard.
Love to see that. I love the what Coach Culver changed with the screens. They're icing the screens more now.
McKenzie looking to get it down low, does. And they're going to get a foul on CMU as they tried to work around Jaden Washington, but Washington did a good job to block the defender. Fugate, great crossover, just can't finish.
It's been a tough night for John Hill, but I'm sure he'll turn it around here soon.
Wide open, Jessup, however, misses, and Fugate comes down with the rebound.
Got to take advantage of that miss right here.
And John Hill missed the first one, but got his rebound. Fangula had it hit right back to him, got it to McKenzie in the corner, who goes baseline, out to a wide open Washington. His shot is short, but Jezza another offensive rebound.
Trying to change the roles up here. We're getting O boards now, so that's good to see.
Let's see if they can take advantage. Fangula not going to be able to as he kicks it out. Easy take and finish there from Reese Johnson. Washington got double teamed, still has his dribble, tried to find McKenzie in the corner, but good hands there from Johnson to knock it out.
Just feels like the Mountain Lions are just playing too fast, honestly, doing things very uncharacteristic of them, but still have a lot of hope for this team to turn it around so early in the second half.
Stoddard from way downtown. That's off the back rim. Long rebound to Fugate. John Hill trying to facilitate. Jezza, floater, good.
Nice.
Nice take there from McKenzie. Now the Mountain Lions are going to have to put some stops together. Good hands. Loose ball picked up by CMU. Baskin lost it out of bounds, and they're going to say it stays with the Mavericks.
I like the defense there from Mac, though. He stayed straight up, and we need him in this game more than anything, so got to have the big man in.
Washington So CMU shot no good, and McKenzie with the rebound. And they're going to get a reach around foul there on Johnson as Stoddard was trying to make a move. Substitution for the Mavericks as Owen Kuntz will check in, as will Michael McCurry. Mavericks still holding on to a 13-point lead. Out to Jessup for a three, make it 16 points. So a three-pointer there from UCCS.
Nice to see it finally. Glad we're getting more attempts at three.
Yes, thank you. If you get trying to put another one in, Stoddard working hard for the boards, but he's the only mountain lion down there, and the Mavericks come away with it. Shot no good, but again, an offensive rebound poked away, however, by Washington. Nicely done by Jaden Washington. And a timeout is called, and that'll bring us to the media, so we'll take a break as well. UCCS still down by 15.
Beat.
So the Mountain Lions still down big here at the first media timeout, as we've got a couple of highlights through the first 4 minutes or so of the second half. McKenzie, that nice pretty little runner right there for him. However, CMU still lighting it up from the outside.
Yeah, got to clamp down on that three-point line.
And that was John Ill, who would knock down a shot as well, as he currently leads the Mountain Lions with 11 points. Sue Falconen, who we've yet to see here in the second half, has 10. And as I say that, Suf is actually checked in. He's over in the far corner. As Fugett tries to run the offense. John Hill, good take into the lane, but he is going to be called for a charge.
Yeah, I saw that one coming a little bit. When the defender stands their ground like that, right outside the arc, you got to pull up for that floater.
So the Mountain Lions are going to go long and athletic and try and put on a full court press and see if they can come away and create some extra possessions. Doesn't work this time around. Instead, it results in a wide open three from the corner. Fugett tried to skip it, and it was poked out of bounds by Threet.
Just like the first half, CMU is just getting in that passing lane, disrupting any pass that the Mountain Lions try to get through.
Phillips hands it off to Fugett. Over to McKenzie in the corner, no good again. And the Mountain Lions have not been able to get a lot of second chance offensive possessions.
Yeah, we saw John Hill fighting down there for some O-boards, but he needs his team with them.
And then a steal down low, nicely done. It's Washington who comes away with it. Soof from the elbow, good.
You can always count on Soof to make a tough shot, so good to see him back in the second.
Great play. The finish, however, not there from Baskin. Was prettily set up there by the Mavericks. Fugett the other direction. Out to Washington. Down low to Phillips. So Washington called for a charge on the dump off.
I did also see that one coming. As someone who loved to take charges, I loved when someone would toss it off because they kept their momentum going. So you got to be aware of that as the passer.
So Baca checks in, as well as Bracamonte, replacing Fugett and Washington. Mavs tried to run the exact same play. This time there were two UCCS defenders who read it, but there's going to be a foul called on, I believe it was on McKenzie probably. Yep, that's exactly who it was. That's 3 on Jezza. Nice spin move in the lane by Baskins.
CMU is just playing super tough and super smart around the basket.
Tried to thread the needle, did Noah Baca. Now he's 3-on-1. Jezza gets back, however. Feed down low, stuck there, and they're going to get a 3-second call on Colorado Mesa.
Good defense there by Jezza. He had gotten a little frustrated from the fouls before, but he did a great job just staying straight up and moving his feet.
Soof tried to split a couple of defenders, gets shoved down from behind, and it'll be a foul on CMU. It's number 0, Blaze Threet. Mountain Lions trying to get it in. Elkinen. Long 3-pointer. No good.
Hesitated a little bit on that shot. Just got to go up on the first thought of it.
Another wide open 3-pointer, and the deficit is now 21.
Yeah, they just got to start running CMU off the line at this point.
Mavs has done a really great job of like penetration and kick though.
Yeah.
And that's tough to defend. And obviously makes it a very worthy offense when your guys shoot as well as they have tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
9 of 18 is CMU. Anytime you can shoot 50% from beyond the arc, you're going to have a pretty good evening.
Yeah.
Gebetto and Fugett back in the lineup for UCCS.
I think coach is trying to see what energy he can get out of what players.
Johnny Eel off the back rim. Runs down the rebound though, goes right to the rim, lost the handle.
Ball's pretty hard, got to see him get up really quick.
Baskin has the lob, and then Elkinen just doing anything to try and slow down the bigger Baskin. And unfortunately, it is a foul, but that brings us to the under 12 timeout. CMU will have free throws when we return. Mountain Lions still down big. So the Mountain Lions, let's see if they've come up with a recipe for success in that last time out, because the first 30 minutes or so of gameplay, it's truly been the Mavericks' evening. And they'll have a couple of free throws. At the line is Trevor Baskin, sophomore out of Arvada, the leading scorer for CMU, knocks it down, and he has just 6 points, but they haven't needed him a whole lot this evening, as the rest of his teammates have certainly picked up the slack.
Yeah, definitely. CMU has been playing really great, that some of their leading scorers have been able to not take a night off, but not have to play as hard as they usually do. So
Bracamonte for three off the feed from Fangula.
Good to see that. Just bit by bit have to claw our way back out of it.
They could get a couple of stops in a row. You're not going to stop CMU from scoring the rest of the night, but if you can string together a couple of stops and score on the other end, that would be huge. Baskin to the block. Kick. Johnson gets pushed, and Fangula is going to pick up the foul.
Benny obviously very frustrated by that yell coming out of him.
And that's 16 fouls, so the next one will result in free throws for the Mavericks. Baskin, double teamed, steps around his defender and goes up and under.
Great post move. That is just really good footwork.
Now the 6'9" Baskin on the much shorter Fugett, but John Eel was able to get around him and earn some free throws.
One thing I really like about John Eel's game is he doesn't care how big someone is. He's always going to go up. So
there was a 9-inch difference in that matchup. Baskin at 6'9", John Eel listed at 6 foot, and he may be 6 foot if he's lucky.
On a good day.
But there was about 9 inches difference, but Fugett was able to earn a couple of free throws, and he knocks down the first.
Yeah, definitely on a good day, John Eel's 6 foot, but I stand 4 inches taller than him, so.
Second one is out. Long rebound, however, picked up by John Eel. And then the great crossover and finish.
Just bit by bit, have to keep going at it. So great job by Jonelle.
Pretty move to get around his defender too.
Oh yeah.
Step back three by Johnson, no good. There's a stop. Let's see if the Mountain Lions can score on the other end. Oh, they had a wide open Stoddard and they missed him cutting baseline. Jonelle's feeling it, showing off the handles. Kick, Gebetto.
Might have been a double dribble there, but.
And I feel like he was waiting for a call too, and he kind of stopped his move a little bit.
Yeah.
Cutter, Baskin will head to the free throw line.
Oh, getting a little chippy out there.
Oh, they actually called a travel on Baskin.
Oh, wow.
So the Mountain Lions again with an opportunity, down by 19. Baseline, kick, Bracamonte. No good. Just short. The shots really have been short all night for UCCS.
Yeah, I don't know if they need to get some extra energy in them or just need more legs on their shots.
Nice move there in the lane as Johnson drops in two more. And the Mavericks not really letting the Mountain Lions get back into it, as they haven't gone very long without scoring throughout the course of this game. Stoddard, step back, off the front rim.
This being the boys' first game of the week, it's not great to see them missing so many shots short, but.
Meanwhile, CMU, there is something with this black and white backdrop that the Mavericks have really enjoyed this evening as they hit another three. And Mac's shooting woes continue. Fungula, good job to save it. However, it goes right to a Maverick. And then picking up the foul just to stop the momentum was Fugett, and it'll be 1-and-1 for Christopher Speller.
I do see Jonelle's idea there, trying to stop the transition. Just not a great foul to pick up.
That's 3 on Jonelle. As Washington, Elkinen, and McKenzie check back in for UCCS.
See a lot of hesitation out of the Mountain Lions, thinking about the shot, but then not taking it.
And a finish there from Blaze Threet. And do have a uniform change to tell you about as Soof knocks down that jumper. But Mac Riniker, who was number 4 to start this game, is now wearing number 33. He must have gotten some blood on his uni or something. So Riniker, who's got 18 points, is now wearing 33 as he goes up top and goes for the lob, but Jonelle read it perfectly and then saves it to Soof.
Jonelle said, I am not going to be a part of the highlight reel today.
Mavericks have tried to run that play a couple of times, unsuccessful, as the Mountain Lions have been able to read it. McKenzie wide open, got it. Then Riniker, loose ball, and we're going to get a foul. on CMU, I believe, is what the official indicated. Yep, so we'll have some free throws for the Mountain Lions on the other end. But that does bring us to the under 8 media timeout. Mountain Lions still down big. So the Mountain Lions will have a couple of free throws coming out of that timeout, as there was a loose ball foul called on Trevor Baskin, his third. Both teams now in the bonus. And it'll be Jaden Washington, who is still looking for his first points of the game, and there he has it right there.
Yeah, I saw some energy out of him to go get that loose ball, so that was nice to see from such a young guy on the team.
And Washington knocks down both free throws, and the Mountain Lions are going to put on a full court press. Let's see if they can get some traps and maybe some steals. Not really looking for a trap. Washington did get over there, but they left a man open on the other end of the court. Loose ball. Souf comes up with the steal. A little bit of contact around midcourt, but the Mountain Lions will take it. Fugett, crossover, splits the D, kick, another one, Stoddard. Mack just continues to be off. Fugett amongst the trees comes away with the rebound. McKenzie from the corner, no good. Couple of good looks for UCCS.
Yeah, not finishing them. But you gotta love the fight from Jonell. He hasn't had the best night, but he is fighting his butt off.
And Rineker in the New Jersey number drops in 3, and he's got 21. Nicely done there from Fugett. As you mentioned, he is not giving up. John Hill with 16 points.
Oh, great steal. Oh, no.
And Souf rolled his ankle. He went down almost instantly. And
trying to walk it off there.
And now Coach Culver asking for an explanation on something, maybe because did UCCS have possession and they were looking to keep the momentum? Not quite sure what Coach Culver is upset about, but
I think there was a little contact on that where a CMU player came underneath Souf, but I'm not positive of that, so.
So the Mountain Lions take a timeout. I didn't see an indication from the officials on whether it was a full, and it was a full as they go to the benches. So we'll do the same. 5:28 to go. Mountain Lions still down 21. So Suf Elkinen is trying to walk off there at the end of the Mountain Lion bench. Noah Baca has checked in for now. We'll see if Suf comes back into this game with such a big deficit. Would it be worth it? Maybe try and get him healthy for tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe if the Mountain Lions can cut this down to a couple of possessions.
Gotta love the hustle by Jonell.
And they're going to get a foul on Rineker as he tried to set a quick screen. And they turned it into a charge, technically, I guess, from the offensive side. That's just the first. Fugett. Shot no good. Rebound. They're going to get a foul on number 2. That'll be Reese Johnson. So Jezza McKenzie will get 1-1 as that's the 9th team foul.
They have CMU in foul trouble right now. They just have to keep pushing it, and they got to make our free throws too. So
if you could score, oh, nice steal there by Washington. Gets another possession, but then gets tied up by Rineker. Jump ball will stay with the Mountain Lions. Yeah, if you can score with the clock stopped, that's the best way to do it when you're down 21.
Yeah. And right there for Washington, he's so young, he'll learn, but we got to learn now. You got to keep that ball high.
Keegan Phillips is checked in. He takes the inbound pass. Nice feed to a cutting Fugett, who then kicks it out to McKenzie. Jezza's good on the 3.
Keep battling their way back.
Full court press still in effect. Mountain Lions 4 in the backcourt. Oh, McKenzie couldn't quite come away with a steal. Wide open 3 is good.
Can't leave them wide open, but right now they have numbers. They got to get down the court.
Bounce pass picked off by Baskin. And then a wide open 3. Is he going to try and go up? He is. Good effort from John Hill to stop him from throwing it down, but 3 will get some free throws.
It feels like John Hill's been trying to get back to stop that play from happening a lot tonight. Gotta love his hustle, but just we can't have him not in the game.
4 fouls for John Hill. McCurry and Kuntz back in the lineup for the Mavs. And Gebetto will now come in for Fugett. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Baca. Washington, 3 ball. Good.
Nice shot by, oh no.
And now Noah Baca's hard on the ground. A little slow to get up. It looks like maybe he and Johnson got tangled up just a bit. He does pull himself off the ground. But seems a little worse for the wear, so Phillips helps him over to the bench. And that'll bring us to the under 4 media timeout. 3:50 to go. Mountain Lions trying to claw back in. They find themselves down 19. So Noah Baca will probably spend the rest of the evening, you would guess, on the bench, as Johnson did fall on top of him, and Baca hit his head on the court. So he seems to be okay, walked himself off. But the trainer's talking to him now, and he's shaking his head. So hopefully Noah's all right. Be ready for tomorrow's game. The Mountain Lions, less than 4 minutes. Good job by McKenzie to read that. Couldn't come away with a steal, though.
And these last couple minutes, anything can happen in the game of basketball. So it's not time for the Mountain Lions to give up. They got to just keep playing hard.
Mavs patient, then miscommunication leads a wide open three by Threet.
Something really interesting about this Maverick basketball team is they're very versatile. We see a lot of guys posting up, shooting the three. Very versatile team.
And Threet's got 24 points. He averages 16 a game, so over his average. And I feel like he's been absolutely money from beyond the arc as well. Yeah, 5 of 8. There's another triple, and that one falls as well by Johnson. I mean, when a team's hot, a team's hot.
Yeah. They're shooting incredible tonight. I don't know what it is, but and a good take and one right there by Washington.
13 of 23 are the Mavs from beyond the arc. You're going to win a lot of ball games if you knock down 13 three-pointers. And some wholesale substitutions for the Mavericks as they replace all 5 people on the court. That should have been 2 free throws. That was a 10th team foul on CMU, and he only got a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
And Jeff Culver actually is raising his hands like, what? So I'm not sure what the officials were looking at, but Gebetto on the other side. And a CMU player ran into the padding on the back wall. That is Sam Goulet. Slow to get up and limping a little bit on the far end, but ways off the official.
Looks like Culver is trying to talk to them about what happened in the previous play where they only got that 1 free throw.
Did he make the basket on the previous play? So was it only supposed to be 1 free throw?
Oh, yes, he did.
Okay, so.
That's us, yeah.
So that's our bad. So not sure what Culver's talking to the officials about, but his conversation is ended, and there's now 2:20 to go as Fangula puts on some backcourt press.
Ooh. Tough screen right there that Benny ran into.
Three ball, no good, out of the hands of Elijah Knudsen. And then a loose ball will result in a jump ball as the teams tangle up, and it'll go back to Colorado Mesa.
It's getting a little chippy.
The referees have to separate the teams. And we're going to get a technical foul on number 1, Christopher Speller for CMU. So looked like he and Jezza McKenzie maybe exchanging a couple of words because I didn't see an action that would have resulted in a technical.
It looked like number 1 had tried to snatch the ball away from Washington while he was on the ground. Jezza was trying to help him up, and number 1 just pushed Jezza out of the way. So
Gebetto misses the free throw. The Sand Creek High School grad from right here in Colorado Springs will have one more technical free throw. And he knocks it down.
Oh, giving it back to CMU after the technical.
They did have possession, so
Yeah.
off of the jump ball they had possession.
Yeah.
And the tee happened after the play, so there's a turnover off the foot of Knutson. Just a freshman, doesn't play a whole lot, so obviously getting a couple of minutes here in what will result ultimately in a big victory for the Mavericks. Gebetto will head back to the free throw line. So Gebetto, who just hit one of 2 technical free throws, will have a double bonus.
Definitely interesting seeing a lefty shoot. It's always throws me off a little bit.
And my fellow lefty knocks down both free throws. So 3 of 4 from the line is Gebetto. He's got 5 points in the contest. Another three-pointer, that rimmed in and out. McKenzie comes down with the rebound. Crossover into the lane. Jezza, nice finish.
Jezza's touch around the rim has been pretty good this game.
And the Mavericks stepped out of bounds, so a turnover. Approaching the 1 minute mark, the Mountain Lions look like they might make the score a little bit more respectable, but coming back from 16 points in a minute, I don't see Reggie Miller out on the floor, so might be a little difficult.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of difference they can make, as there was a kickball there by CMU.
Oh.
Phillips asked for it and then left to go set a screen. They tried to pass it into him, and it results in a turnover.
Definitely tough. Something the Mountain Lion men have to do in this next couple hours is communication. Work on it.
Big take and a throw down there by Ty Allred. Allred. Then Phillips gets a lob down low, but he's double teamed. Tried to go up and stripped. Allred with the nice feed up and under. Heading to the free throw line will be Christian Speller. The shot clock is officially turned off, 25.1 seconds to go. UCCS at this point just have to hope that everybody's healthy. Suf with his ankle, Noah with his head, because they've got another game tomorrow.
Yeah, the boys definitely have to go home tonight, get good rest, eat well, and come out ready to play. This might be a good wake-up call. We're not used to seeing them play like this, so hopefully they don't get used to playing like it.
Mackenzie will end it on an exclamation point as he knocks down the 3. And that will be the last points of the ball game as Colorado Mesa will come away with an 86-70 victory over the Mountain Lions. The loss drops UCCS to 7-3 on the season. They are 1-2 in RMAC play. And Jasmine, final thoughts here on the men's game.
It's definitely tough seeing them play like this. A lot of little mistakes. Tomorrow they have to come out and pay attention to the little things. Details will win them the game.
They welcome in Westminster. The women start at 5. The men scheduled to tip 20 minutes after that game concludes. So make sure to come back tomorrow and join us for more UCCS Mountain Lion basketball. For everyone here at the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, I'm Jason Carter, Jasmine Jeffcoat. Thank you for joining us this evening. The UCCS women come away with a huge victory. The Mountain Lion men fall to the Mavericks of Colorado Mesa. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody.